So, welcome to Sarkovino South. This is the location of our next boss battle.
And on the left, you'll see a beautiful series of trees.
And on the
The,
right, you have a beautiful set of mountains.
the foliage is exquisite.
At this time of year, at least.
You know, I kind of assumed that it would always be like this sort of temperature and all that.
Well, maybe.
Like how close are we to the equator?
I have no idea, actually.
I'll have to look that up.
So, here's the end. He woke up.
That's super gross.
He's ready for battle.
Can you imagine getting like bugs in his beard?
He probably has a couple in there right now.
I beg of you, grant me the strength to take this.
So, I think I really like about this cutscene is that as he goes on, he gets a little younger, sorta. And you can kind of hear that with the how he carries his voice. Like he starts to sound a little more powerful and less wrinkly.
For one lifetime.
A little bit at least.
So, what I'm getting from this is that the end prays to the sun.
Yes, and he can photosynthesize to become younger.
I have to thank
First off, I'm not even going to question that part. Secondly, I wonder if that's an intentional Japanese type of thing, because I know at one point in time they had a group of people who would worship the sun.
It's weird. All of the cobras are kind of weird, and they never really get explained, but it doesn't matter.
you hear me,
They're just quirky guys.
Snake. I am the end. I am here to send you to your ultimate fate. You'll make a fine quarry for my final hunt.
Take note of that, because it's really weird how he goes about this fight.
Trying to figure out what that setup is on his rifle.
His rifle's a Mosin Nagant. He's
Yeah.
he's got a scope on it.
Yeah, I can't remember if that's a proper mountain scope for it.
He's a legend.
I don't know.
I have to look that up.
Father of sniping.
There's also one other modification to it that we'll get to very shortly,
What about the
and
forest?
I'm told that a lot of gun enthusiasts
See.
are very livid about Metal Gear Solid 3 because it encourages a lot of people to modify Mosin Nagants the same way the end did,
Places.
but they do it really badly.
May take a while.
They don't need a video game to
Careful.
make them do bad
From what I've
decisions.
heard,
Yeah,
the end is the end.
but they were inspired by a video game.
Camouflaging himself.
I think at this point they're inspired for other
This
things.
guy's over 100 years.
Like they probably see some famous guys Mo's and they're like, I want to copy
I
that.
wouldn't be so sure
Yeah.
if I were you.
Why's that?
I've heard that his body is photosynthetic, like a plant.
What is
So
this?
yeah,
Quick,
I'm not
give
kidding
him-
when I.
On top
Quick, give him mushrooms.
to the forest.
So in
I'm-
other words, he knows it inside
So
out.
yeah, he's really familiar with this forest. He's the god of
You
sniping.
can beat him.
He's practically photosynthetic himself.
Yeah, he's the god of sniping, but he's not German. What's that all about?
So one thing you really don't want to do is save your game in this area. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Snake, you want to save?
Yeah.
You might not want to.
Why wouldn't
He had
I?
a special dialogue for it
Well,
even.
it just feels like something bad could happen.
It's just your imagination.
I hope so.
I like how even the
Make
save
sure
function
that's
has
all you can.
a purpose and a special part in the game.
Yeah,
It's not just treated as a function of the game.
yeah, it's really nice. Anyway, if you really need to save your game, I would highly suggest just running out of the area to the previous screen and saving your game there. You'll just start at the screen transition from Svatogornij west and Sarkovino south.
Right.
So you can just run back to the boss. So, now that that's done,
Welcome back.
we're greeted by the end, and, so yeah, we're facing off against a world-class sniper here,
And a super swell guy.
Yeah. So you can actually use the directional microphone to try to pick up his breathing, and yeah, this is a really cool fight. Most people try to play it as like an actual sniper duel because he's a sniper, and in this little armory over here, you can pick up a sniper rifle if you haven't picked it up earlier in that optional area.
And you're totally gonna break that, aren't you?
Nah, there's no real reason to. So when you hear him shoot, you can check your map to see where the end is, and I think his first location is always above this armory. Also, his parrot's just kind of chilling out over there, so we're gonna capture it.
God, you're so cruel.
Well, he uses his parrot as a spotter, so I don't want to give him advantage.
Hey, wait. No. He doesn't use spotters. We've been over this.
Well, no. His parrot is his spotter.
But then that means that the intel we got was wrong.
Well, he doesn't use a human spotter, I guess. Anyway, another way you can see him is by looking for like the reflection of the sun off his lens. So now that I've shot him 3 times, he knows that spot isn't safe for now, so he's gonna run. So I'm gonna go up there. It takes a little while though. But yeah, people say this is hard because sniping versus sniping, and he's a better sniper. But really, this is supposed to be a sniper duel.
You're gonna use the M63 on him, aren't you?
No. You get all the goodies if you trank him. Anyway, it's not a sniper duel, so instead you should, because like, you're the student of the boss, you're not the student of the end.
Right.
So you shouldn't be fighting on his terms. Like, you're not supposed to try to impress him with your sniping. So you have to take this battle into your hands and make it into your own game, and don't play his. So what you want to do is you want to turn this into a game of cat and mouse.
Fist beats gun.
Yeah. Anyway, you can track his footprints with the thermal goggles. Here he is, right over here. You can hold him up.
Where did you...
You can also shake him down, but we're not going to shake him down for a little bit because I messed up the first time because he wasn't going to do it and I walked too far. So after a little bit, or after you've shot him enough, he'll throw a stun grenade and he'll just run away.
Crafty bastard.
Yeah, you just got to keep tracking him. And I'm sorry about all the times I turned this on. It's really boring trying to go after him slowly. And like, you don't want to go too fast because then he'll see you, and you don't want that. So yeah, there's a lot of foliage and animals here for you to hunt. Also, he shot me from somewhere.
I assume that you get enough food that wow, Snake, you feeling okay?
We're fine. So the end's other modification to his gun is that he's loaded up with trank rifles or trank bullets instead of actual bullets.
Right.
So he's not actually trying to kill you. He's just trying to knock you out.
That's pretty nice of him.
This is one of the boss battles that you actually can't lose or get killed in. Also, I'm leaving this in to show that if you do keep feeding Snake like a certain food, it will heal you better and better.
That's just torture all around.
So, if you throw a stun grenade in his path, you can stun him. So then you can take that chance to wail on him a little bit.
Yeah, have him flip up in the air 5 feet.
Yeah.
Fall back on his ass.
I highly suggest having the cardboard box around so you can ignore like hills.
Look, let's be honest. If you're ever playing a Metal Gear game where the option to have a box and you don't take it, you're kind of playing it wrong.
Yeah. So the stun grenade doesn't work if you throw the grenades in the wrong way, so I messed up, so I just gotta chase him here.
Can he stun himself?
No, he can't.
Aww. It'd be kind of funny if he did.
So, while we're still like trying to get up to him, I feel I should say that Kojima's original plan for this fight was to have it last 2 weeks in real time. to really simulate the feel of an actual sniper duel. But his team booed that idea. I can't say I disagree with them.
Oh, I disagree. I can't believe it.
Also, it's raining. It's raining now, and that will wash away footsteps. But it didn't here for some reason, as we'll see shortly. This is one of the few areas in the game that has real-time weather.
How did you?
Do you think maybe it's just because it takes a little bit of time to wash it away?
Maybe. I was trying to like get him to like give me his goods, but he wasn't giving them.
Oh no, he exploded again.
Yeah, so he also somehow ignored that stun grenade. I don't know how he did that, but
Maybe because he was probably transitioning from one map to the other.
yeah, I guess he was a little too close. But yeah, it's raining, and I can still see his footprints with thermal goggles clear as day. Also, only just now do I realize I still had the suppressor for the gun on, even though I really don't need it.
You have more suppressors, whatever.
Did you?
Yeah. Anyway, we're back over at the his first spot,
I don't think.
and you can hold him up and shake him down for goods, but he won't give you anything until the third time. If you hold him up, he'll drop moss camo, which is his unique camo. Because when you trank him, you get a different reward.
Oh, okay. I was confused there as to why that would be the case.
Yeah, it's special. But yeah.
So that
This
means
fight's-
you could immediately start wearing the moss camo?
Yes, you can. It's the only camo in the game to give you 100% camo in certain places.
So there's no like stealth camo?
Well,
Like
stealth
like
camo
a pure...
stealth camo is not an equipable camo. It's an item,
Oh,
so I don't really
okay.
count that. But yes, there is stealth camo.
Oh, okay.
It's another one of those post game rewards. We'll look at that way later down the road.
Right, right.
So yeah, here's the end again. See, this fight isn't so bad when you're you turn this into a game of cat and mouse.
Yeah, it doesn't seem so bad especially if you're not trying to like rush to get it done.
Yeah, like if you're playing this as a sniper duel, then yeah, this fight is kind of hard. But when you're hunting instead, it's a lot better. Like this is like one of the more memorable fights in the game for most people, and I'm inclined to say that's because like people really remember how much the end really annoys them.
Not because of how dynamic it is or any of that.
Well, that's one of the things I remember it for.
I
There's
mean,
also-
it seems like that would be the main selling point for me.
Yeah, it's a really cool fight. Also, to be honest, like if he sees you and starts shooting you, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because now you know where he is. Or at least you can check your map to see where he is, and then from there you can just like track his footsteps.
He seems to hit you a lot. Is there like any way to increase the odds that he'll miss?
Not that I know of. But honestly, like he's just tranking you, so just eat up and you'll be fine.
He doesn't get woozy after the 20 or so tranquilizers in his face.
Snake?
No, I meant the end.
Or the end. Well, no, I mean, you can hear him panting over there because he's tired.
That should throw his aim off.
A little. When he's tired, when he gets down to a certain point and you leave him alone for long enough, he will actually start photosynthesizing and recovering his stamina.
Falls asleep?
He also
Or
does
did-
fall asleep, and he can hide his body heat somehow. I didn't show that off because I completely forgot about it until just now. The photosynthesizing, I really didn't want to show off though, because like,
It just
That-
makes it that much longer.
yeah, like I have to be in the same map as him, and then he'd have to be like almost dead or almost passed out, and take my word for it, he photosynthesizes. If you want him to not photosynthesize while he's photosynthesizing, either find him immediately or just leave the map and he'll stop.
Right, right.
So yeah, that's the end. Really cool fight if you play it the way the game doesn't really want you to play it. It's a lot more fun if you use it as like the final exam for like the lessons the game has been teaching you up until now.
The training wheels are off.
Spirits of the forest, I thank you. The boss would be proud of you. The time has come for a younger generation to rise.
Oh, that reminds me. If you actually do really badly in the fight, like he keeps seeing you and shooting at you and you don't really do anything to him, he'll keep insulting you and saying like the boss will be disappointed or whatever.
And now the week comes to a close.
It's like something from like Metal Gear Solid 1, where like in the first Ocelot fight, or the only Ocelot fight, like if you do really badly, the end will, or Ocelot will just flat out say you're not worthy of the codename Snake or whatever.
He just chastises you all the time.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So yeah, the end is aging rapidly and lost his dentures, and now he's exploded, just like all the other Cobras.
You know, I want to question why the dentures popped out, but at the same time, I don't really want to know.
I don't know. Also, the parrot was somehow in the cutscene, even though he should be in one of our cages right now.
Look, we're creating time paradox here. Best we forget it.
Additionally, if you kill the parrot, the parrot's ghost will show up instead.
Think of everything. It's great.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I love this.
So, one thing we can do to make the fight easier is you can enter the Konami code, substituting square and triangle for B and A, and you'll just see where the end is on the map. That doesn't work on the 3DS version for some reason.
They couldn't get the copyright for the Kojima code or Konami code.
Yeah. So, if you catch the parrot alive, you can throw it out, and then it'll just fly to where the end is.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
He'll also get annoyed by the parrot, tell it to shoo because it's distracting him and giving away his position. But if you really want another like edge for finding him, there you go. Throw the parrot out. If you eat the parrot, the end will get really mad at you. Also, a valid strategy I found is becoming as visible as possible so that the end will always see you. And then you can just find him from there and start tracking. Also, he just shot at like the highly visible Snake 3 times and missed.
Look, it's the
4
smoke.
times! And I'm running at him!
It's the smoke. It's confusing him.
5 times. He missed 5 shots at this highly invisible target that's moving right at him.
Maybe it has something to do with the camo you're wearing. Probably not.
Yeah.
Snake, did you eat the frog again?
No.
All the pretty colors.
See rainbows.
It looked so tasty.
Boy, you don't deserve to meet your fate just yet.
So, the end isn't gonna kill you.
You have to earn your death.
Yeah, the end will never kill you. Like, even if he stamina kills you, he'll just take you away.
Such a nice grandpa.
Yeah. He'll just throw you all the way back in Granin's lab, in the jail cells. All the way back here.
And he doesn't even lock the door. That's great.
Nope. Same thing happens if you save your game in one of the the maps here, and you don't come back for like a day or two. If you come back right away, this doesn't happen, and the fight goes on as normal, but... yeah, you're just kind of sleeping.
You know, at first I thought I was going to hit him in the face.
Now. But yeah, the end found you as you slept. So, yeah, it's a really bad idea to try to save your game in the actual map, which is why I say run, like, right out and save. He'll take you back to Grannon's.
You disappoint me, young snake.
This also can happen if he sneaks up on you somehow. I've never seen it happen, but I
Close your
think he
eyes
can.
on the battlefield is the moment you never
Well,
see
like,
him again.
you mean when he sneaks up and like holds you up or something, or just?
Sleep here.
I guess. Like, I've heard he can, like, sneak up on you, hold you up, and then he'll take you to Grannon's because you basically lost the fight there.
It's kind of surprising because I thought he always, it seems like he always goes to like a set point to snipe.
Well, he has, like, what is it? He has, like, 39 different, like, sniping spots. Like, those white circles on the map, like, there are 39 of those across 3 areas.
Right.
So there's a lot of places he can be. But, if you are having a really hard time with this fight, save in the area, and then just put the game away for, like, 2 weeks. Or
Advance
set
your
your
clock.
system... Yeah. And then this happens. This ending, this way isn't really that cool because you don't get any of the fun stuff from this fight. But if you're really having trouble, there you go. This is what you can do.
Drop your weapon.
You just kind of died of old age. That's it.
Such a terrible way to end.
Honestly, like, the only good thing about this cutscene for me is the look on Snake's face as he realizes he's dead. And
So disappointed.
bewildered.
Major, I found him. He's dead.
What the hell happened?
Maybe it was from old age.
You mean he kicked the bucket in the middle of a battle?
Maybe.
Well, Snake,
Well, I mean, come on, Major Tom. He's like 162 years old. Give him a
It
break.
was his dying wish to fight me.
Yeah, but he doesn't get the send-off he wanted.
Snake, listen to yourself. This is a mission. It's not a game, it's not a sport. You think you're competing for the gold at Tokyo or something?
I guess you're right.
Just focus on completing the mission.
You know, I would watch the Olympics a lot more if this was one of the events.
Olympic sniping would be kind of fun.
Olympic cat and mouse. The
And of
deadliest
course,
game.
Snake has to do that action hero thing where he just kind of walk.
Cool guys don't look
Yeah,
at
that.
explosions. Best way to end it.
So yeah, the end is a really cool fight.